Ladies and gentlemen, today is your lucky day. Has the recent pandemic left your sex life barren? No hope in sight? You can't even remember how to talk to girls anymore? Well, our good friend Mike Majlak has you covered. He is here today to give his ultimate tips for picking up girls. Yes, that's right. The same guy who thought it was a great idea to give his ex-girlfriend who wanted nothing to do with him a pros and cons list wants to teach you how to get girls.
This is really crazy advice, guys.
Get ready to cringe. But before that, I'd like to take the time to thank the sponsor of this video, CyberGhost VPN. If you don't know what a VPN is a virtual private network. With CyberGhost, your data goes through a VPN tunnel which hides your IP address and encrypts your data. We all know hacking is a problem that is constantly on the rise. A problem that a firewall or an antivirus can really no longer protect you from, even if you're on a private connection. If you're on an open connection, then it's a free-for-all. You might as well write your password on a little piece of paper and hand it out to everyone. But unlike other VPNs, CyberGhost can't even see what you're doing online. True privacy. You're completely anonymous. With 36 million users and easy-to-use interface, CyberGhost is ideal with those who have no VPN experience. And now, with streaming services more popular than ever, geolocation locks stop people watching some of their favorite content on other platforms from other regions. CyberGhost helps by unlocking 38 streaming services. They have 6,800 servers in 90 countries, which means you can be in almost every country with flawless connection. They offer protection on up to 7 devices per single subscription, which is great value for money, and CyberGhost can be used on every operating system. And with Trustpilot, you can see we have 12,000 reviews, 5 stars. CyberGhost is truly the best you can get on the market. Not only do you get a huge 45-day money-back guarantee, which means you're risk-free. If you don't like it, you don't have to pay. You also get 4 months completely free and an 84% reduction, meaning you pay just $2.19 a month. I use VPNs all the time, especially when I'm traveling. Trust me, if you're not using a VPN, get CyberGhost right now. Sign up to CyberGhost today using my link in the description down below. Make sure to use my link. It really helps with the channel, helps support me, support the channel, gives you a great discount. And thank you to them so much for sponsoring today's video. Allow me to set the scene for you for today's video. We are going to be watching Mike analyzing Mike himself on a stream clip attempting to pick up a girl. Or as you will soon come to realize, it's just Mike sucking his own dick.
This is really crazy advice, guys.
Yep, it really is as bad as it sounds. And the worst part is he thinks this is great advice. He's God's gift to the dating industry. So let's get into how to pick up girls with Mike Majlak.
One thing that girls really love is they love to know that you care. They love to know that you're paying attention and that you want to know about them.
Well, thank you, Captain Obvious. Such a guru. Wow, no one could ever have thought of that. Who would have thought that girls want to know you care? Mike really out here changing the game.
This is really tough for me because I'm an egotistical psychopath. And so, like, really, I'd love to talk about myself when possible.
Oh yeah, Mike, don't need to tell me or my viewers twice. And if you don't know, check out my last 2 videos on Mike.
How's the weather over there?
It's beautiful.
I'm surprised Mike didn't jump in like,
Guys, girls love it when you talk about the weather. You always try to show you care about the weather. They really love it when you talk about the weather. Have I ever mentioned the weather?
What do you do for a living? What do you do for a living? Solid. Listen, here's the deal. Here's the deal. This is applicable across all interactions with women or anyone, guys.
What do you do for a living? God, I'm good. Oh my God, I'm good. God.
I feel like this is like the generic advice people who actually pay like actual dating gurus online get. Just the most obvious, blatant advice. You are just saying shit that everyone knows. I'm sure most people know asking what you do for a living is just a great question in general to ask people who you've just met or are new. He's saying it as if he's like discovered fire. No. What are you talking to 4-year-olds?
Who's covering the Hawaii trip? Is it you got a sponsor out there? Or? Now, okay, always have some funny jokes or talking points that you can go to tucked away on the side of your head. If a girl's talking about exotic places, she's talking about Hawaii, she's talking about traveling, it's funny to bring up sponsors, it's funny to bring up flyouts, it's funny to bring up that kind of stuff. Every girl that's in their 20s to 30s range right now is laughing about that kind of stuff, thinks it's funny. Same thing with like OnlyFans, like that kind of stuff. Those conversations are just easy to go to. They're funny. They're reachable, achievable, and they're just easy topics.
What did he just say?
Every girl that's in their 20s to 30s range right now is laughing about that kind of stuff.
Looks like Mike's head's in the clouds. No normal girl. And remember, Mike, you're talking to your viewers. They're not YouTubers or influencers, and they wouldn't give a fuck, and they think you're a weirdo if when they talk about their exotic holidays you go, oh yeah, so any brands or sponsors covering this? 99% of the female population don't have brands or sponsors paying for their trips. This is such shit advice. Every girl in their 20s to 30s is laughing about sponsors, according to Mike. He's just in that bubble, isn't he? That LA bubble, and for some reason thinks everything revolves around LA and the influencer scene. Because if Mike was just talking about him and his situation, yeah, sure, I guess you probably do talk to a lot of girls who have sponsors, but you're giving straight up advice to viewers.
I sponsored the strip myself.
Wait, so you started to strip, you said?
No.
All right, classic. Pick a word, spin it around.
Oh, classic. Ask if she's a stripper. Girls love to be asked if they're strippers. Oh, it's the best thing, especially when they're clearly not strippers. Girls fucking love that shit, boy. Hell yeah.
The fuck? Did he think that was funny?
Night shift episode that comes out on Wednesday. The girl that I flew out, Danny Torres, is going to be on the episode. Finally, we met up. She said that she comes out here to do shootings. Okay, obviously she meant to shoot for like magazines and shit like that. She told me she did shootings. I said, you do shootings? Like I turned into a thing like, you were involved in a shooting. You know what I'm saying? Like, just twist shit up, make it laugh, make it fun.
Yeah, so as well as suggesting they're strippers, make out they've been in shootings too. Girls really love that. I hope none of his viewers actually take this advice seriously.
Do you know who Aiden Ross is? Always big up your homies as much as possible.
Oh, well, that just isn't a rule that Mike lives by.
Always big up your homies.
There are a lot of times where Logan can be a dick rider on shit, and I was providing a on stuff like that. Like, if Logan, I'm gonna be honest, if Logan sees an opportunity with a celebrity of that stature of Harry Styles, he's gonna say something on the podcast to squeeze it into the like, he didn't come off that show, and I would say this directly to Logan. If he was here, straight up, I would tell him, he didn't come off that show like, wow, we did a great job pushing for the wearers of male wearing of dresses. Like, he did that because he knew it was gonna get clipped. It was gonna give him, you know, a hand up in the fucking space. Right?
Have you ever thought about OnlyFans?
Yeah, don't ask a girl this, especially if it's your first time meeting her. Mike's talking to someone in the social space, but yeah, the only action you're getting if you're asking a girl that is a kick in the nuts.
Basically, when you're talking to a girl, like, lead her to the water that you know the most about. This is actually great advice.
Oh, so profound, Mike. What a way with words. He goes for that mess of a sentence a second time.
Lead her to the lake that you know how to navigate.
Typical Mike, trying to sound so much smarter than he is. Why not just say, try talk about topics that you know? Not,
you know, lead her to the water, that lake, you know, yeah, you're gonna fucking navigate. Fuck, yeah, God, fuck, I'm the best.
Do you understand what I'm fucking saying to you right now?
well, now they do, because I cleared it up. And in all honesty, it isn't that bad advice. But just Mike the love guru is trying so hard to seem clever.
But honestly, guys, girls literally want to have fun. They want to smile. They want to feel good. They want to forget about whatever dumb shit, whatever their ex did to him.
It's fun watching Mike give dating advice, especially because he can't even stick to it. He says that girls just want to be free and have fun and not think about their ex. 2 minutes later, ask this.
How was that last relationship? Did you run into any kind of like trust issues? Anything that you like? Did he do you dirty?
Did he do you dirty? Yeah, man, that's gonna help her forget about her ex and have fun. Again, this is all advice coming from pros and cons list Mike. I'm not surprised he doesn't even take his own advice.
So you watch the podcast?
Oh, go. Always ask girls if she watches the podcast. Even if you don't have a podcast, it's always good to seem like you do. Girls in their 20s to 30s fucking love podcasts. Fuck you. Great advice.
Has the baby ever slid in your DMs?
Oh, amazing. Love the baby. Oh, yeah, amazing. Girls love it when you ask about the baby.
Guys, this is a puzzle. What's happening in my brain right now and what should be happening in your brain is this is a puzzle, dude.
Here Mike goes again, trying to sound all profound and smart.
You're connecting dots. Have any of you guys ever played Connect the Dots where you draw the thing to create a shape? Well, in this instance, you're drawing dots and connecting dots to make the shape of your going into a vagina.
He should be a fucking poet.
And your brain needs to be working in that pattern at all times.
What complete and utter shit. When talking to girls, your brain constantly needs to be connecting the dots of a penis into a vagina. Fucking hell. I bet you guys watching didn't think I'd be the takeaway of this video, but sadly it is. Apparently, that is Mike's dating advice. Just constantly be connecting the dots in your head when talking to a girl of a penis going into a vagina.
This is huge advice, okay? It's huge advice. And by the way, like, I swear to you, you could ask anybody in this house. There's not a motherfucker in this house, and not really that many even in the space that have game like Old Man Mike, bro. Just trust. You have to believe me on it. It's the reason I landed Lana. It's the reason why. Just trust me, okay? Listen to me.
Oh, baby, yeah. Old Man Mike just has that serious game, guys. You gotta listen to him for his huge advice he's gonna drop on all us virgins. What a sad fuck.
When you are asking questions, when you are having a conversation with a girl or whoever, right? When you ask a question, you need to, 1, be listening to the response, and 2, be preparing your next question.
Oh my God. Mike has just changed our lives. Top shagger, 50-year-old Mike just flipped the game on its head. We should all be on our knees thanking Mike for all the girls we're gonna get now. Let me ask you, Mike, how can you be truly listening to the response if you're preparing another question in your head? What came first, the chicken or the egg? The way he acts like it's just such amazing advice. Like the most obvious thing you can say. Mike, I'm gonna drop a truth bomb on you. If you didn't have clout, none of these girls would come near you. You would just be a creepy old man. Now, I'm not saying you're ugly or anything like this. I'm just saying the caliber of girls you talk to now is because you have clout.
Do you see how fast that question was ready? So like, what you saw happen, this is really crazy advice, guys.
God, I'm so hard watching myself pick up these chicks. Oh, you see how fast my question was ready? Fuck, I'm just so good. Not a single bro in LA does it like Old Man Mike. This is such sick advice, man. It's illegal and it's free.
Why does Mike legit look like he's whacking one off watching himself talk to his girl? You know what? I would put it past him. Probably does wank to himself, the fucking narcissist.
There's a lot to be learned from these conversations.
All right, that's me done now. There's nothing to be learned here. Oh no, actually, sorry, Mike. Learned so much from your wisdom. Thank you, thank you. Obviously, Mike pulled Lana Rhodes. You know, people can be like, well, Mike got Lana Rhodes. You know, this advice must be great. Like I said earlier, you're completely forgetting the fact he has clout. He's got connections. He could literally do nothing, have zero effort, and a girl would be interested in him because of the clout he has. Just the facts. They wouldn't go near him in a club or anywhere else if that clout wasn't there and he wasn't, you know, connected to the Hollywood scene. But you know me, I just couldn't resist. I saw this clip, someone sent me it, and I just had to make fun of it. It's just so weird. Who reviews themselves picking up girls and just like noshing themselves off over it? Less serious than my other videos, just poking fun. But you know, that man's just still a weasel. So that is it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. My Instagram, my Twitter, all down below. Go and follow them right now if you want to keep up to date when videos drop. Again, thank you so much to CyberGhost VPN today for sponsoring and making today's video possible. Remember to click the link in the description down below for full digital privacy. You can get it for just $2.19 a month with 4 free months and 45-day guarantee. But yeah, that is it for this video. Please subscribe if you're new, like the video if you thought it was funny or just agree with it in general. Just having a bit of fun here, nothing too deep. Sometimes, you know, commentary channels and even myself just get too serious. You just want to have a bit of fun sometimes. But yeah, that is it for this video. Until next time, fuck off.